What's up, fellas? Dimitry Scopellito here. I wanted to do that a long time ago, but I couldn't because I went on vacation and I lost track of a lot of work and stuff. But it's been, of course, a crazy summer. I did a lot of things, and of course, and one of those was flying back to the U.S. for doing some things. And I played some concert there, and I did a recording and a lot of different stuff. So I just wanted to make like some kind of report because I didn't have the time to do that before, and because my information got kind of lost in space. It was probably June 11th. I flew back to the US. I played my first gig, which was at the Whiskey Go-Go in Los Angeles, California, in Hollywood, West Hollywood. I haven't played there for 18 years, so it was a great experience because it brought me back in time when I was playing there with Arcadia, and which was the latest time I played there, and some people from the crowd were actually at that concert 18 years ago, so it was a great way to hook up again. Like my friend Cordova was there, and a lot of friends that I know, and some new people that I had the pleasure to meet. The concert was great, but the whole thing, since I was in the backstage and doing the sound check, the whole thing just it was awesome. It was something that needed to be done again. And I posted online some of the videos from the concert, and all those kind of things. On July the 15th, I had the pleasure to play with my friend Azul, who is a great cellist that I got to meet him through the guys from 3D Various. We did the rehearsal on the 12th, which was great because we reconnected. We just met once before when it was time when we were at NAMM, and we decided to do some stuff together. And we played this concert. We rehearsed once, improvising some stuff on some songs that he wrote, and he played on my stuff as well. So together we played 2 songs from his repertoire, which are more based on Latin jazz, and then we did some songs on mine. We did Gray, of course, because it's the most like improvisation-based song, and then we did Keep Your Eyes Closed, Euphoria from the last album, Immortal Portrait from The Art of Complications. And then I did the solo version of SL8 on stage, where we played, it was in East LA. It was in a club called Boyle Height Tavern, and it was great. It was with a lot of people from the Mexican community in the crowd and in the club. And then what else? Then came the main purpose of my visit in the US, which was the recording at the East West Studios in Hollywood with the producer Jeff Weber. I met Jeff Weber last year for the first time at the WCOPA competition, where I got the silver medal on 3 different categories I was competing for. The 3 categories I was competing for were open, contemporary music, original works. Anyways, we kept in contact for a while. At the contest, I met this great singer from Norway, where I actually live, so she was in my team because it was a team competition. And her name is Ingrid Digre, and she started to work with this producer, and I knew she is a great singer. I knew the producer, and then when I was at NAMM in April, I met Jeff, the producer, who asked me to play in Ingrid's album. And for me, it was a done deal. Great singer, a great producer, a great studio, and something new compared to what I usually do. In fact, I am used to produce my own music, and in this case, I was supposed to record my guitars on somebody else's music with somebody else's vision, in this case, the producer vision. It was a great experience, great people playing there. It was a great honor for me to share the same room with people like Greg and Matt Bissonette. Great drummer and bass player known all over the world, world-class musicians, you know, played with everybody from Steve Vai to Vasco Rossi in Italy. So when I walked into the room, I was the last one to come because I was not playing on all the songs, just on some material. They were already there, so when I walked in the room, they were already playing, and I was blown away by the level of talent in that room, including the singer, you know. But it was a great experience, and you can see some footage here. Of course, I couldn't release the music, or actually I didn't feel like releasing that part of the music. That's why the video is in mute. But I will make sure that you all get a playthrough version of this song, including the solo, as soon as possible, as soon as the music is released. Yeah, and then we're back here after a short vacation with family, and now, you know, getting back to my place, recording some new music, writing some new music, making some new guitars, and planning some new events for the next autumn, which is coming now. Thank you very much for following me again. I'm gonna keep going with the videos. I'm gonna release some new music soon. 2 albums are already done, and I'm working on a new one. I'm gonna release in September a new ambient yoga inspired album, like I did in 2014. It was time to do a new one, and I did all the recording, the mix, and mastering for the first album of Scopoliti Davidson project. If you remember, is the project with Aina Davidson from Norway, the classic saxophonist. And the music is so intense, and it's so fresh and so original, and I really look forward for you to hear that. Unfortunately, the album is going to be postponed for the summer / autumn of 2024, but it's already finished. Everything is ready, and it's gonna be delivered to the record label as soon as possible. Any other news and updates, you can find me, of course, on YouTube, Instagram, all the social networks, and dimitryscopoliti.com. Check out inspiriaguitars.com for the new upcoming models of 6, 7, 8 and headless guitar. All right, I see you around. Thank you very much for following me. Cheers.